ask you a question. Do you execute or do you hesitate and make excuses?
Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste, bitch, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, bitch, you know where to find me.
What's up, freaks? We are here with another episode of the Steve Eckert Show podcast, and today we are talking about execution over excuses. It's like the second or third week in a row we're talking about execution. That's a little weird, but I like the word execution. EOE, execution over excuses. I want to start off by asking you a question. Do you execute or do you hesitate and make excuses? And just generally in life, what's your go-to? Do you actually, boom, kill, execute, or hesitate and make excuses? Because you say you're a man on a mission, but are your habits and your calendar and your lifestyle and your daily disciplines and actions proving it? You say you're a leader, but are you consistent without needing recognition and applause and fame and fortune and all this other stuff? Because discipline doesn't give a fuck how you feel. Execution doesn't wait for motivation. And one of those two needs to die today. I am calling on you and challenging you today to kill one of those two. Execution versus excuses. And we know which one we need to kill, obviously. This episode is not about learning and teaching and coaching. It's about declaring war on your inaction, your procrastination, your hesitation, your motherfucking excuses. This is the EOE protocol, the execution over excuses. I call it the kill code. And there's 3 pillars to it. You have to have your daily non-negotiables and standards. You have to have your no excuses execution and your brutal self-accountability. So those non-negotiable standards, like you do it no matter what. The no excuses execution. Like you win the moment, not the freaking mood, just because you feel like it. And that brutal self-accountability, like extreme ownership or whatever you want to call it, like no one is coming to do it for you. You can't blame anyone else. It's you. It's your fault. You were in control and in charge. So let's start with those non-negotiable standards. Like what you tolerate becomes your truth. The way you start operating and acting is the truth. Those are your standards. So it's time to draw a hard line in every area of your life that matters. Your fitness, your fatherhood, your finances, your mindset, your business. Like your standards are not suggestions. These are freaking laws. And if you don't live by the fucking law, you will die by the compromise excuses and justifications that you make for yourself. So let's ask you this about that section. What's one standard you've made optional that must become non-negotiable again? Pause this, write it down, do it later during your own self-reflection and journaling. But what's one standard that you've made optional that must become non-negotiable again? Now, your daily discipline, habits, and rituals. Like your discipline needs to be a system, a structure, a strategy, not a freaking mood. You can't be in the mood to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined regardless of the freaking mood. Because winning days aren't random. They are engineered with discipline and strategy and structure. Like your rituals create results. Without them, chaos leads. That's like your goal should be almost all your goals should be almost ritual based and daily habit based. From your morning routine to your nighttime review and reflection, like you need hardwired into you, high impact daily reps of these and having a rhythm that gets done automatically no matter what. Rituals are just the execution of your standards. Think of that. So you have those high standards. We talked about non-negotiable standards and then these daily discipline rituals. All these rituals is execution of those standards from stage 1. That's what they are. So what's the one ritual when you lock it in, it's going to make every area of your life better? What is that one for you right now? So now you have those standards. You create those rituals, which is execution of those standards, leads us to the third stage of this kill code. And it's the brutal self-accountability. Like, you can lie to everyone, but that man in the mirror. We had a whole episode on the real self-reflection of man 2 or 3 episodes ago. Go check that out. But it's time for no more justifying, no more rationalizing, no more freaking blaming. Like, if your execution sucks, it's on you. Fucking own it. Stop bullshitting. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming everyone else. Like, track it, report it, adjust it, and then attack it again. Like, what system do you have in place that forces you to see the real score every day? And the next part of this kill code is how to kill the excuses, the bullshit stories in your head. It's an actual 3-step process that we use in the Freak Father Alliance, in the No Excuses Experience, in the OTD one-on-one coaching. It is the kill code. It's the 3 E's. It's all part of the EOE, the execution over excuses. This is expose, establish, and embed. So when you have an excuse, the kill code to kill that fucking excuse is first you have to expose the excuse. Expose the lie. Expose the bullshit stories you're telling yourself. Then you have to establish. You have to establish a rule or an expectation. Establish the law around that excuse. And then you need to embed that process and mindset into your character, into your day, into your agenda, into your identity. So expose and establish and embed. A simple 3-step part to that EOE. That's the kill code of the execution over excuses. So if you combine those two together, so first we talked about, all right, having the daily disciplines, non-negotiable standards, then having the daily discipline rituals, which is execution of those standards, and then brutal self-accountability of those rituals, which were execution of the standards from stage 3. And then when you lock that into place to create those habits and disciplines, all right, whatever excuses that are still there and holding you up, we need to implement the kill code to kill those fucking excuses. Expose, establish, and embed. Expose the excuse, expose the lie, establish the rule and expectation, establish that law, then embed this process and mindset into your freaking character and into your identity. Expose the lie, establish the law, embed the identity, and excuses freaking die here. Because you don't rise on motivation. You don't reach self-mastery on motivation. You reach it on standards and habits and discipline. You don't move and take action on feelings. You move on rituals. You don't grow from comfort. You grow from accountability. That's the standards, rituals, and accountability right there. This is how execution wins and excuses freaking die. And it's time to actually start implementing this and not just living your life on motivation and philosophy and whatever else. Expose that excuse. So here's your homework. Like, all right, I want you to do this. Do this right now, pause this, or do it later on when you're doing your own self-reflection work. Identify the top 3 areas where you are talking more than doing. Is it a fitness plateau or lazy leadership at home or sloppy business systems or avoiding tough conversations, whatever it is? I want you to talk about the top 3 areas where you know you are talking more than doing. Excuses, basically. What are the top 3 excuses you're making in different areas of life? You could do this for your personal life, your professional life, your health and fitness. And then I want you to write the number 1 excuse you've used for each of those things. What's the excuse you've used? Then I want you to take that excuse and convert it into a rule. And then create a ritual around it and then set a rhythm around it. So let's say your excuse is, well, I'm tired in the mornings. All right, your rule is, I wake up tired and do it anyway. Being tired is irrelevant to my lifestyle and the legacy that I want to live. Because talking about a legacy and some goals is fucking bullshit. Hopes and wishes and dreams don't pay the fucking bills. Getting your ass up out of bed when you're tired and doing it anyway is what pays the bills. Tired is irrelevant. So the excuse is, I'm tired in the morning. The rule is, I wake up tired and do it anyway. Tired is irrelevant. The ritual is, I stand up before I even turn my alarm off. I do not turn my alarm. There's the ritual right there. Also, the rule is, you plan the time you're going to wake up. Maybe it's not the same time every day, but you know the time you're going to wake up and you stick to it. So maybe some days you do plan to sleep in later because you know you're going to be up later. We do that on Thursday nights. We stay up later, so we wake up a little later on Fridays. But it's intentional, it's planned, it's a strategy. It's part of the whole system. So that's the rule. That's the ritual. Men, you need to then share these rules and put it out there. Hold yourself accountable for this shit. Because you are carrying the weight of generations on your back. And you are the one that needs to break this cycle and break free of these fucking chains. Like every excuse you surrender to puts that weight back on your shoulders, which means it puts the weight on your legacy and puts the weight on your freaking kids. Like how the fuck dare you hand down your bitch assedness and your excuses onto your future, on your legacy, on your kids. Execution is the only proof. You don't rise to your goals, you fall to your freaking standards. Your words don't fucking matter. What you do matters. And how you do it and why you do it freaking matters. Because excuses are just lies dressed as logic. We will justify and make logic out of everything. That's what your excuses are. Every excuse you make has just enough truth to make it feel safe and okay and justified. But those excuses and that comfort is the enemy of execution and the enemy of your success, the enemy of your legacy, the enemy of your future unborn grandkids. And discipline is the delivery system to success and to this greatness because talent doesn't matter. Motivation doesn't matter. Discipline does. That discipline is the bridge between your current reality and your future legacy. Your war isn't against the world and your competition. It's against the weak bitch-ass version of yourself. That's what the war is. And you fight that war every single morning by executing over your excuses. In the silence, when no one's watching, no one's going to know whether you did the thing or not, but you fucking do it anyway, no matter how tired or sore or a little hungry you are, or if you don't feel like it, your feelings don't fucking matter. You do it anyway. It's your duty and obligation as a freaking man, as a husband, a father, a leader, and a man. You don't need motivation, you need orders. The man who gives himself orders and structure and discipline is the man who wins. The man who waits for his feelings is the man who fails. Feelings are just the passengers. Standards drive the fucking car. Let your standards be the driver. Let your feelings go right up in the trunk, if they show up at all. Discipline is, you've heard the quote, something like discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. You don't rise to the occasion, you sink to your level of training. And hesitation is the hidden killer of dreams and goals, and the excuses are the killer of your freaking legacy. Kill it before it kills you and your legacy. Your kids aren't going to remember what you said. They're going to remember what the fuck you did. They're going to remember how you showed up when shit got hard. You think you're tired. You think you're overwhelmed. No, you're just used to being comfortable and quitting when shit gets hard and uncomfortable. Comfort is just a cage. Success isn't all awesome and whatever. Like you think success is silent and repetitive and fucking ruthless. And it's the resilience that's going to get to that success. Your discipline compounds faster than your motivation fades. It's where all these last few weeks tying together about self-accountability, brutal self-accountability and self-reflection, execution over excuses, because comfort is a silent killer disguised as peace. You just say, I'm just at peace. I'm just balanced. It's work-life balance. I'm finding my chi. Comfort is the fucking silent killer disguised as peace. Because if shit doesn't hurt, it's probably not working. It's probably not successful. It's probably not leadership. It's time to lead from the front, bleed first, and eat freaking last. You are the thermostat of your household. So set the fucking temperature. You train for war at home through your example, your structure, your discipline, your presence. Your standards aren't just personal to you. They're freaking generational. You're putting that weight on your people, on your kids. The version of you your family needs can't coexist with the version of you that's tolerating these bullshit weaknesses and excuses. If your habits became your kid's future, would you be proud or would you be fucking panicked that you're just creating a bunch of losers? If your habits and your discipline and your excuses were falling on your kids, what would that be like? Would you be okay with that? Would you be cool with that? Because every excuse has a fucking cost. And someone that you freaking care about and love is paying the fucking price. And that's on you, motherfucker. That is on you as the husband, as the father, as the leader, and as the man. It's time to start freaking doing something about it. It's time to have execution over excuses, getting this shit done, going into the kill mode, the kill code that we talked about, killing those excuses with the 3-step strategy we talked about, setting those goals and disciplines and habits with the other 3 pillars that we talked about, combining those together for EOE, execution over excuses, using the kill code. It's time to kill the bullshit stories and excuses that you are creating. Kill the fucking excuses. If you don't, you're killing your freaking legacy. It's time to flip that shit right now, starting this moment, the second you're listening to this, the second you walk away from this, it's a whole new game. Execution over excuses. I want to hear in the comments down below, where are the areas that you're making excuses? What are the rules you're going to do to overcome and create because of those excuses? What are the rituals you're going to do to flip those excuses around? So what's the excuse? What's the rule you're going to create about that excuse? What's the ritual that you're going to have? What is the rhythm that ritual is going to take? I want to hear that in the comments down below. And if you need help having execution over excuses, I'll put it in the description below for the Freak Mode 40. It's a complete free course, the free Freak Mode 40-day daily discipline habit challenge. It's for men or women, for your whole family. It's 40 days of stacking different disciplines and habits so you can have execution over your excuses. It's the kill code built in to kill all your excuses and show you all the pieces of the puzzle so you're not a fragmented man like we talked about last week and you become an integrated man. EOE, execution over excuses. Check the description down below. But also I want to see in the comments below, what are the excuses you had? What are the rules you're going to set and the rituals and the rhythm you're going to create to kill those fucking excuses? Implement the kill code. I guarantee it'll transform and change your life, just like the Freak Mode 40-day daily discipline habit challenge. Check the comments in the description below. And in case no one told you yet today, you are freaking awesome. No excuses.